hello, friends. Welcome back. I'm Zay, and we're here for another virtual story time. Are you ready to get started with me? That's what I like to hear. All right, let's get those hands out for clapping. Here we go. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story and you want us all to know it, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. Very good. Good job. All right. Well, I have some books, and as you can see on my flannel board, I have some raindrops here. I have some things about rain today, because it's a time of the year when it's pretty rainy. Is it raining outside today? I can't see from here. Can you let me know? Is it raining? I thought maybe. Yeah. All right. Well, whether or not it is, we've got some raindrops and some books about rain, and I think we should go ahead and get into them. We're going to start with one called Raindrops Roll. And this is a very cool one with some real photographs of some rainstorms, and it's brought to us by April Pulley Sayre. Let's see what happens during a rainstorm. Rain is coming. You can feel it in the air. The sky darkens with storm. Very dark, isn't it? Insects take cover. A firefly below a leaf. A fly inside a pod. Rain plops. It drops. It patters. It spatters. See our poor little bird getting soaked there? Getting drenched. Rain waters and washes and weighs down. Have you ever gotten the rain on you and felt heavier? You feel the weight of that water? Here it's on the stems. You might feel it on your clothes, maybe on a hat or your umbrella. It feels heavy. It thuds, makes mud. Look at that. Lots of mud from the rain, huh? It fills. It spills. Rain stops. Listen. It's quiet. It stopped. Yet, raindrops remain. They gather. They glob together. Can you see up close here? Are raindrops on the plants? Gathering together. Raindrop spangles mark angles. They cling to curves and cover cocoons. Raindrops settle. They slip down the leaf. They dot. They drip. They magnify. You should take a look out when you see some rain and you see some raindrops. Try taking a look real close at the raindrops. It can make the things under the raindrops look even bigger. Can you see how it magnifies the plant in our book? That's what magnify means. It means to make it look bigger. So see if you see some raindrops that magnify something. They also mingle and moisten. That means to make something wet. Raindrops reflect. They reveal. Raindrops highlight what is real. They linger in lines. See the lines of the cobweb, of the spider web? All covered in raindrops. And when the sun shines, raindrops slowly dry. And that's the end of Raindrops Roll. And what do we see here? It's right, flowers. That's what we get from the rain. That rain helps moisten the earth so that the plants can drink from it. And we get flowers and plants from it. But we also need that sunshine for the plants to grow. We need both. So that's the end. And I have some raindrops here that we're going to sing about. They're going to go dancing. We're going to dance our fingers. Can you dance your fingers with me? Can you get those fingers out and dance them? Can you dance them? They're going to go pitter-patter and dance on the walk, just like that. Very good. So I have some raindrops. But you know what I'm missing? What I don't have? I don't have the sun to help dry them up. Do you think you could help me out? Do you think you could be the sun today? Do you want to do that? All right. So our sun is going to help dry up some of these raindrops. And when we do that, we're going to make a great big sun like this, way up in the air. Just like that. Very good. Help me make a great big shining sun to help dry up our raindrops so that all of our plants and flowers can grow. Are you ready? So these are our raindrops here. And how many do we have? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 little raindrops. And they are going to go dancing on the walk. So, 5 little raindrops dancing on the walk. Pitter, patter, pitter, patter. That's the way they talk. Now here's where you come in. Out comes the yellow sun, shining in the sky. And away goes one raindrop. Bye, bye, bye. Now how many raindrops do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 raindrops. We still need that sun. Are you ready again? Did a great job the first time. Here we go again. 4 little raindrops dancing on the walk. Pitter, patter, pitter, patter. That's the way they talk. Out comes the yellow sun, shining in the sky. And away goes one raindrop. Bye, bye, bye. Now we've got 1, 2, 3. 3 raindrops. We need that sun to come out one more time. You ready? 3 little raindrops dancing on the walk. Pitter, patter, pitter, patter. That's the way they talk. Out comes the yellow sun, shining in the sky. And away goes one raindrop. Bye, bye, bye. Now we've just got 1, 2 raindrops. We have 5. 3 have been taken away, which leaves us with 2. We need that sun again. Ready? 2 little raindrops dancing on the walk. Pitter, patter, pitter, patter. That's the way they talk. Out comes the yellow sun, shining in the sky. Away goes one raindrop. Bye, bye, bye. Now there's just 1 left, huh? 1 little raindrop. One more time. We need that big yellow sun to come out and shine as bright as it can. Are you ready? Good, here we go. 1 little raindrop dancing on the walk. Pitter, patter, pitter, patter. That's the way it talks. And out comes that yellow sun, shining in the sky. And away goes 1 last raindrop. Bye, bye, bye. Nice work. Thanks for helping me out. Well, that is all of our raindrops cleared up and gone away. But do you know what else the rain leaves behind? When the raindrops are sitting there, those are on the sidewalk where they can be dried away. But some of the rain soaks into the ground. And you know what that gives us? That's right, puddles. I don't know about you, but I love puddles. Do you know what I like to do in puddles? I like to splash in them. I like to get my feet in my boots and splash, splash, splash. It's a lot of fun. I have a book here about some puddles, about somebody who likes puddles even more than me. It's a cute little dog here. It's our Puddle Pug. It's the name of our book. This one was written by Kim Norman and illustrated by Kika Yamaguchi. So let's see what kind of puddles our Puddle Pug can find. You ready? Percy was a puddle pug. He loved puddles of every sort. Swamp puddles, stomp puddles, ready for a romp puddles, foggy puddles, froggy puddles, deeper than a doggy puddles. Do you see him down there? He has to swim. Which one of these is your favorite? I think mine. I think it's the froggy puddles. I like the froggy puddles. Look at this. Percy's got a map. Percy loved puddles so much, he put them on a map so he could remember where to find them. It's all his puddles. All of Percy's puddles were pleasing, but he had yet to find the perfect puddle. Some were nearly perfect, like this one, and this one, and this one. But something was always missing. What do you think it is? What's missing from those puddles that Percy wants? Maybe. Let's keep reading and find out. One day, Percy heard splashing on the other side of the fence. He peered through, and there it was. The perfect puddle. It was big, it was brown, it was oh so friendly. Percy couldn't resist. He squeezed under the fence and splash! Ooh, cool brown water. Ah, squishy, squishy mud. It was a puddle paradise. Percy loved his new puddle. Do you see who else is in the puddle with Percy? Who's that over here? Do you think they'll be happy that Percy's there? But his puddle did not love him back. Uh-oh. Percy couldn't get that perfect puddle out of his head. On his daily walk, he couldn't enjoy the puddles he did find. They were too buggy, or too sluggy, too tiny, too spiny, or too smelly, too yelly, too endless, too friendless. Only one puddle was just right, and it was behind that fence. And the pigs had put up a sign that says, "Pigs only. No pugs. No Percy." Maybe I could blend in, Percy thought. Do you see his disguise? Do you think that'll work? Mama's eye twitched. Percy tried sharing a tasty treat. Mama's nose twitched. He even tried an underwater route. Mama's tail twitched, and she pitched Percy out of the puddle. Poor Percy. The next day, Percy felt a drop of water on his head. We know what that means. That's right, more rain. Oh, good. Rain means more puddles, he thought. But then the wind began to whistle through the branches of the old tree, The whistle grew to a howl. Overhead, Percy heard a different sound. Crack! Pigs and pugs scattered as the tree crashed into the wallow. Oh no. Crack, down comes the tree right into that puddle. By sundown, Mama Pig had found all but one of her pigs. Where was teeny tiny Petunia? Petunia was too tiny to be gone so long. Where would a too tiny pig go? Percy wondered. Where would a too tiny pig go? Do you have a thought? Percy's thinking too. He stared at his puddle map. Then he remembered the perfect place for a too tiny pig. In the too tiny puddle. Good guess. When Percy pranced through the fence with Petunia on his back, Mama's whole body twitched with piggly wiggly joy. Look at that. Percy knew just where to find Petunia, and he brought her back to Mama Pig and the other piglets. Percy is a puddle pug. He loves puddles of every sort. Blue puddles, dew puddles, thick as turtle stew puddles, wide puddles, tide puddles, even partly dried puddles. But there's one perfect puddle he loves the most. I bet you know what it is. And Percy's puddle loves him right back. Do you see him curled up with the pigs? Look at that. They made friends after all. And it turns out that a puddle is even better if you have friends to share it with. Good for Percy and Mama Pig and Petunia and all the other piglets. Well, that's the end. It's the end of our book. It's almost the end of our story time. But we've got a couple more things to do. And one of them, I want to leave you with something to do. I think... Do you know where rain comes from? Yeah, clouds. I want you to try and count some clouds for me, can you? Count some clouds. Take a look at those clouds. See what shapes you see in the clouds. Sometimes when we look up at the clouds, they look like shapes to us. Maybe you'll see a pig, or a pug, or a perfect puddle, or maybe just some raindrops. Either way, take a look at the clouds and maybe count them. See how high you can count. And then tell me how many you found. Sounds great. And also, we've got lots of fun programs going on at the library. So if your grown-ups are listening, or if they're not, you're going to have to tell them for me. Tell your grown-ups to take a look, see what we've got going on at the library. Check out one of our program guides for spring, or see what else we've got going on our website, because we've got lots of fun stuff, and I hope to see you in the library. If not, I'll see you again soon with another virtual story time. I'm pretty excited about that. So, it's time to end up our story time, and we do that with our song, right? We're going to need our hands again, because we're going to wave goodbye to our friends. So you ready? Here we go. We wave goodbye like this. We wave goodbye like this. We wave our hands for all our friends. We wave goodbye like this. Goodbye, everybody. See you soon.